Hi, I'm Brandon, and I like to cook. Uh, Today I am going to make fried chicken nuggies. One of my favorite things growing up was when my grandfather used to make fried chicken. So this is going to be a little bit of his recipe, a little bit of my recipe. He used to do like whole chicken parts, but I'm just going to do chicken nuggies. Make it easier. Kids love nuggets. Adults love nuggets. Just don't call them boneless wings because if it's a boneless wing, then it's not a wing. The only people who don't like fried chicken are probably vegans. But they don't like anything good. I kid. I have vegan friends. I love you guys. Just messing with you. Don't take that to heart. So I will make vegan dishes in the future. But right now I'm making chicken nuggets. So here's my recipe, mixed a little bit with my granddad's recipe. And let's get breasts for this one. A couple of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Nothing fancy, nothing great. You can use chicken thighs. You can use chicken wings, like whatever part of the chicken you want. This is a across the board like fried chicken. This is just like regular old boneless chicken breasts. So what you want to do is cut them down to nugget size. I like to do that. Start out by going across like this, strips, and then like cutting those strips in half, like so. Try to keep them as even as possible. It doesn't take too long now, does it? All right, so we got our chicken chunks down. I'm gonna grab a bowl, toss them in our bowl. All right. Now we want to make a spice mixture. This spice mixture is going to be some kosher salt. It's a tablespoon of kosher salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper for kick, a little bit of black pepper, sumac. It's a good seasoning. It's got a citrusy little taste to it. And the super secret ingredient is seasoning salt. You could use Season All. You could use Lawry's. I got this little Penzeys blend here. You can pick this up from the Penzeys website. It's Penzeys 4S Special Seasoned Sea Salt. Once that's all in, go ahead and mix that all up. Uh-oh, pepper. Woo. Pepper. I'm gonna dump about half of this mixture onto your chicken chunks. Toss them around a little bit. Make sure they're all coated with the seasoning mixture. That's good enough. And you want to put that aside to chill out. All right, next for our dry dredge, you want to get some flour. A cup or two of flour should work just fine. You don't need that much. And you want to dump the rest of your spice mix into the flour. We're incorporated throughout, like so. And there, you have your dry dredge. For our wet dredge, I'm going to want to get some buttermilk. Pour that in there. Buttermilk chicken nuggets. I didn't tell you that part. Buttermilk. And 1 egg. And whisk that egg in there real good. All right, there we go. We have our wet dredge, dry dredge, dredge. So we have our dry dredge, which is our flour, seasoning mix, or wet dredge with buttermilk and egg, and an empty bowl. Whew. Gonna have a wet hand, dry hand. With the dry hand, take a nuggie, plunk it in the flour, put it in the buttermilk, roll it around in the buttermilk with the wet hand, put it back in the flour, coat it up real good. After that second dip, put it in your empty container. So you just repeat that process until all your nuggets are done. All right, we want to take a nice large pot. You can use a frying pan. Let me take a moment to tell you about this guy. This is my big fat cast iron Dutch oven. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite things to cook with. You can make soup with it. I'm about to deep fry with it. Super versatile. Chili is really good out of this thing. A bunch of other stuff. But if you don't have a large Dutch oven, you should invest in one. Enameled, unenameled, whatever. These things are amazing. The thing that's indispensable when frying is this guy. This is a candy thermometer. Yeah, candy thermometer. You can just plunk it in there and watch it heat up. The optimal frying temperature is going to be about 350. It even has a little meter on here that says deep fry. So you know, in this orange range up here, you're good to deep fry things. So just go ahead and put that on the side here. Got a little clip. Next, you want to get vegetable oil, canola oil, peanut oil, a high heat oil, something that can take heat up to 400 degrees. Because our ideal deep frying temperature is 350. You don't want to burn your oil, essentially. You don't want to cook anything in burnt, gross, acrid, nasty oil. You want an oil that can take high temperature. I use canola oil. Let's go ahead and glug that bad boy on in there. Another good thing to have would be some sort of slotted spoon. If you can find yourself a spider, that would be even better. If you don't know what a spider is, Google that shit and you'll figure it out. And I don't mean the kind with 8 legs. Look up cooking spider. Don't just Google a spider. It's just gonna get you pictures of arachnids. Look up a cooking spider. It's an awesome tool. So we got our oil in the pot. We got a thermometer in the pot. Let's make it hot. My stove's a little janky, so I gotta do it this way. Here we go. Just put that on medium heat and wait. You essentially wait till your thermometer reads around here at the ideal deep fry, which I said is about 350 degrees. 350. Yeah. All right, we're just about at our ideal temperature. Quick note, if you don't have a candy thermometer, you could always tell if your oil is ready, if it starts like kind of shimmering and dancing and moving around on its own. It's not boiling per se, but it's definitely like if you look here at these like little bubbles that are coming up, they're just kind of swirling around, making random patterns and such. Yeah, you know it's ready to go. So what you want to do is carefully drop your nuggies in. So go ahead and put them in there. Try to space them out so they're not touching as best you can. And let them go for about 3 to 5 minutes. I've also have here prepared a baking sheet with a wire rack and paper towels to place my ready to eat, well, not ready to eat, they're gonna be blazing hot. Place my nuggets out of the oil right here. All right, chicken nuggets are done. I'm not gonna talk about how good they are because I know they're good. You just need to try them out for yourself. You go with any dipping sauce, barbecue sauce, honey mustard, hot sauce, you name it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me show you this. Until next time, I'm Brandon, and I like to cook.